I'm just acting Chicallywood.
I did projects that I wasn't getting paid for in order to keep moving.
Yeah.
I got to keep moving. I can't just sit back and like, well, strike ain't over. What am I gonna do now? Because my mortgage people
They
don't give a flying flizzle
Yeah.
about no strike.
Yeah.
They don't care if you are an actor,
Yeah.
if you work at Walmart, they want their money. So I had to go out there and I had to get it. And then the strip joints were shut down, so I couldn't get on the pole. I'm like, what am I gonna do?
Yeah.
It was crazy. So what I had to do was I had to go get into hustler mode. I had to make it happen, Captain, and plus still do what God put me on this earth to do.
Yeah. Because the thing that I've learned in this business is that, and I've been blessed to be in a scenario where my talent has created an outlet for me to grow, expand, and financially take care of me. And I see sometimes people are like, they're trying to figure out how to balance working a regular job with trying to get on, as they say in this business, and trying to make it. So, the advice that you have for somebody that feels like, well, it's like I'm doing this, but it's not paying off.
Right.
What is your advice for somebody that is like at that verge of giving up? Because it seems like it's not working for them.
Well, you gotta work it until you get to where you want to go. Years ago, probably somewhere around like 2016. 2016, I was working for Federal Express. I was a courier, making pretty good money. My mother became sick with lung cancer.
Yeah.
And it got to the point where she needed somebody to be with her at all times. And so with me going to work, I couldn't be at home at the same time taking care of my mother. So I tried to get FMLA. And since I had a hernia surgery, I didn't have enough days to actually qualify for FMLA.
Yeah.
So I asked him. I said, "So what is that? Where's that put me?" He said, "Well, if you take off to take care of your mother, we'll fire you."
Wow.
Okay. So let's backtrack just a tad bit. That February, I put my letter of resignation in my backpack, and I took it to work every single day. I used to take off my days. I used to take off use my sick days and my off days in order to film. So I was still working, and I was still doing my craft. But when they told me that if you continue to take off, we're going to fire you.
Wow.
So my manager came to me after I told him, I said, I need to take off Monday. He said, Monday's a bad day. Mondays and Fridays, bad day to take off. Because you got people on vacation, blah, 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 blah. Whatever. He said, so what you got to do? You got to shoot Empire? Oh, what you got? What you shooting? Fire?
Being real
PD?
condescending, huh?
Right. And he's doing this in front of his boss. And I'm like, I was like, no, I need to take my mother to the doctor. She has a growth on her lung. We have to find out what's going on with it. And this dude said, so what time you doing that? I said, her appointment's noon. He says, okay. Well, what we'll do is we're going to put you on a late route. Can you make it here by 4? I was like, wow. I could just picture it in my head, taking my mother to the doctor, dropping her back off at home, patting her on her back and just saying, Mom, I'll be back. I'm getting ready to go to work. Don't worry about that cancer thing. I'll be right back. So at that point, I found out that my job, just like any other job, don't care about you at all. They don't give a damn. My manager told me before I got on the truck, he said, you need to make up your mind whether you want to be a courier or if you want to be an actor. Okay. And then that's when I got on the truck. And when I asked God on the truck, was that it? He said, yeah, that's it. You had to make sure that this is what you wanted to do, because you're getting ready to throw away a job that pays you thousands of dollars. Your ends are meeting. Mm-hmm. I had a Corvette, I had a Cadillac, I had a motorcycle. I'm like, I'm rolling.
Yeah.
You know?
But you really believed in yourself.
Had to. And so I asked him, I said, you got me? And he said, I got you.
Yeah.
Never worked another day, another job again since 2016, except for 2 jobs. I had to go back. I worked at a car dealership because I had to buy my wife an engagement ring.
Okay.
I didn't want that to come from the other funds.
Gotcha.
But other than that, you have to be focused on what you want to do. Don't say, Chris Greer told me to quit my job and go into acting. No, don't do what I did. Because during that time, I related it to something that Steve Harvey said. He said sometimes you got to jump. You're going to hit some branches on the way down. Mm-hmm. You might even hit the ground. You might hit the side of the mountain. But then again, you might fly.
So let me ask you this, man. Let me put you through some scenarios.
Okay.
So somebody wants to work with you, nice, decent little movie, making good money, but their attitude is terrible. Talking to you like crap. Because you need to do what you need to do, and I feel like I could talk to you any kind of way because this is a opportunity of a lifetime. How do you deal with that?
Easy.
I'm just acting Chicallywood.